We like to focus on Bible prophecy for about 5 minutes each week. That's because we are futurists. We are understanding the unfulfilled prophecies of the last days to be literal, future. We believe that they're going to be fulfilled just like all of the other prophecies in the Bible have been fulfilled. There's some 2,000 absolutely 100% fulfilled prophecies, and there are about 500 remaining. And so we're encouraged to read those and to see what's happening out in the world and how things seem to be lining up. Because we're in an era of rapid technological advancement, we report quite a bit about biometric identification for human beings. It's because the dreaded mark of the beast in the book of the Revelation sounds a great deal like biometrics. It's something that is in or on the hand or forehead by which the citizens of the Great Tribulation will be controlled. They will have no privacy and will only be able to buy or sell if they swear their allegiance to the world leader we commonly call the Antichrist. Now, technology is not the mark of the beast. Christians have worried since the time of the Social Security number that was the mark of the beast, or your ATM number, or your credit card number. The mark of the beast is something that happens in the middle of the future Great Tribulation, when the Antichrist takes over the technological ability to track and run your life. And you can't take the mark without making a conscious decision, because an angel flies through the heavens and warns you to not take it. So no one is taking the mark of the beast if they have a credit card or use a cell phone or have some of this technology. We just talk about it because it's eerie that the Bible predicted this type of tech, and that's what we have today in our day and age. So here's a couple of stories. NEC Corporation announced a new biometric device. The article was titled, "NEC to deploy body recognition system next year." Some excerpts from the article go like this. NEC, one of the biggest companies in the facial recognition market, plans to introduce a body recognition system that will identify people by physical characteristics such as height or by their clothing and accessories. The new system will augment the Japanese company's facial ID systems by allowing clients to detect individuals when their faces are partially or totally obscured. It uses the same underlying image matching technology as facial recognition. So if you thought you could just cover your face and sneak through, they said, yeah, no, we're going to recognize your body and your body type. So I guess you'll have to either gain or lose a bunch of weight and wear clothes that don't, well, anyway. Another article was titled, JFK's Airport Terminal 1 launches facial recognition boarding. A biometric self-boarding gate has officially been launched at JFK International Airport's Terminal 1. Lufthansa has deployed the paperless high-tech boarding process, which uses facial recognition technology to verify travelers with a photo capture at its largest U.S. gateway at the Queens Airport. Air France, Japan Airlines, and Norwegian Air are expected to follow suit, officials said. A slew of U.S. airports already offers biometric boarding. And then there's this in Wisconsin. Workers were embedded with microchips. I've talked about this company before, but they finally went ahead and did it. Sporting I Got Chipped t-shirts, some 40 workers at 3 Square Market, a firm that makes cafeteria kiosks aimed at replacing vending machines, got tiny rice-sized microchips embedded in their hands. Company officials said it was for convenience, a way for them to bypass using company badges and corporate logons to computers. Now they can just have their hands read by a reader, similar to using a smartphone to pay for goods. The company would like to see payments go cashless, as iPhone users do with Apple Pay, except in this case, consumers use their hand instead of a smartphone to pay. So, 2,000 years ago or so, John the Apostle was on the island of Patmos. He wrote about what he saw, and he saw some kind of a future in which your hand or your forehead would be used to conduct business and to track you and these kinds of things. And we're in that era now. But as again, I say, this is going to happen in terms of the mark in the Great Tribulation. Are we going to be a part of that? No, we're not, because Jesus promised that he would return to resurrect the church and rapture living believers, resurrect the dead in Christ, and then rapture living believers and take us all to heaven. He said that was an imminent event and that it would occur at any time, and certainly it has to occur before the Great Tribulation if it's imminent. Otherwise, it wouldn't be imminent. It would be something that had to take place at a certain time. And so we won't be here. It's just interesting and fascinating that we're living in these last times. People are wanting answers about the future. There's all these apocalyptic, futuristic stories and movies where men are spinning out yarns of how terrible things are going to be. You and I know the truth. The end times are going to be God in his wrath, reaching out by grace to save people before the coming of Jesus Christ in his second coming to establish his kingdom. Are you ready for the rapture? If not, get ready and stay ready and keep looking up, because ready or not, Jesus is coming.